Hello everyone and welcome you all to another chapter of the Adobe Premiere Pro Essentials tutorial. So now we are on this chapter number 7 and here I'll be showing you guys the usage of the razor tool and how you can ripple delete. Okay, so here in this particular chapter I'll be telling you guys about the shortcut keys, what all shortcut keys can you use from your keyboard, and what is the use of razor tool, how you can actually cut down your videos smoothly if you do have multiple videos, okay, on top of each other, how you can select multiple of them and actually delete those accordingly. Okay, so we'll be learning about all of this here in this particular chapter. So let's not waste time and let's get started on using razor tool, and we'll learn about ripple delete. So here, as you guys can see, I'm here in the workspace of my Adobe Premiere Pro. Okay, so now as you guys can see in my this particular panel, okay, project panel, I do have a lot of videos. Okay, so now what I am going to do from here is I will just take this particular video over here. Okay, now this one is basically in my source panel, and I'll just drag and drop this one here in my timeline. Okay, and now from my timeline, if I want to just increase the length, okay, so I'll just click on plus, and here you guys can see, okay, properly, okay, how it actually looks. And now if I come here, okay, and I want to increase the size quite a bit, I can just increase the size quite a bit from here as well. Okay, so if I just want to decrease the size, or simply I just need to click on minus. So now just to simply select the razor tool or just give any cut, what you can do is you can just come here onto your toolbar, and here you guys can see I do have the razor tool over here. Okay, so for that I just need to click on C from my keyboard. Okay, otherwise I can just click over here as well. Okay, so once I have selected this one, you guys can see over here that I do have my razor tool around here. Okay, so now if I want to give any cut to any particular place, what I can do is I can just give this thing a cut. Suppose I will just give this cut over here. Again, I will come here with my selection tool, and now I can just delete this particular part around here. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is just the basic way of how you can actually use this particular razor tool. So for that, again, I will go back. Okay, so now again I do have my same clip over here. Okay, now what I am going to show you that how you are going to use the ripple delete option. Okay, so as you guys already saw that once I have put up a cut over here, okay, and if I just put up a cut over here like this, and now once I will delete this one, there is this particular gap present over here. Okay, so what I want to do is, for me, if I just want to select this one, I need to come here and I just need to join this with this other clip. Okay, but here there is another shortcut way of how we can actually work with that. Suppose now I do have this particular part. What I can do is I can just keep on this thing over here, and now I just need to click on shift, and if I just click on delete and shift, here it just applied the ripple delete option in my footage over here. Okay, so here you guys can see I just if I just go back again, so again I will just show you. So for me, I just need to click on shift, and after that if I just click on delete, here you can see there is a ripple delete option. Okay, so this is one way of how we can do that. Okay, but now I am going to show you guys the other ways of how you can work with all these things out. Okay, so for that, again, I will come to my videos around here, and what I'm going to do is I am going to add some of the footages over here. Okay, and using this one, I can basically trim this around here as well. Okay, so on my screen, you guys are able to see that I am just trimming this particular video down. Okay, so this is how I can just trim this thing down. And here, as you guys can see, I do have this particular frame over here, and as this one is on top of this thing, okay, so if I just come and delete this one, sometimes what in the later stages of this class, what we'll learn is we'll learn how we can actually put some titles, some text and all. So in that case, we will be, if we do have a text or something around here, and now we want to give those things a cut. Okay, suppose if I do have multiple layers over here, okay, once you're working with a lot of it over here, suppose I do have this particular frame. Okay, so now if I just want to give this thing a cut, okay, so what I can do, so if I come here, okay, if I just take my razor tool, and what I can do is if I just click on K, so here I will just click on K. Okay, so it's Control K. So if I just want to cut it from over here, okay, so here I will just show you that suppose I have selected this particular track and I want to just cut it only using my keyboard. Okay, so for that I will just click on Control K, and as you guys can see, as I have selected this particular place over here, so it just gave a cut over here. Okay, so using Control K. But now the same thing here, if I want to cut all of these things out, okay, so all these things or all these layers which I do have here, so what I need to do is if I just place my playhead over here, okay, so if I just keep my playhead over here, and now what I need to do is I need to select Control Shift, and if I just click on Control Shift and K, here you guys can see all the layers which I had over here just got a split or around in the center. So here, as you guys can see, now it got a cut here in the center. So again, I will just go back, Control Z. Okay, so now I will also show you how you can actually give a cut and just delete these things out altogether. Okay, so for that, what I need to do is once I select my razor tool, and now once I click on Shift from my keyboard, you guys will be able to see now that I do have two razors. Okay, that means that every layers which I have over here, okay, if it's on top of each other, it doesn't matter that which one I am selecting. But here, using this razor tool, if I just give a cut, here you can see this whole layer over here is getting a cut. Okay, suppose if I am working with 10 layers, sometimes 15 layers, okay, like we do have so many things, okay, we are sometimes putting some effects, some transitions, and also different kind of text around, lower thirds. Okay, in that case, I just want to cut that whole frame out. In that case, I can use this thing quite easily. Okay, and now what I can do is I will come here using my selection tool. I will just select this particular layer. Okay, and now if I just want to delete it, okay, so for that I just need to click on Shift, and I need to press on delete, and here you guys can see I just did ripple delete over here. Okay, so using my Shift and delete, I just did the ripple edit. So I hope you guys have understood this class as well about the razor tool and also how you can ripple delete. Okay, I tried to explain you guys each and everything what is there in razor delete. I have also showed you guys the shortcut keys of what all you guys can use around here. Okay, so hope to see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone. Okay, so in next class we are going to learn about the slip tool and the slide tool. Okay, I'll tell you guys about the shortcut keys, what it exactly does. Okay, each and everything in detail I'll be explaining you all. Okay, see you all in the next chapter. Till then, take care and goodbye everyone.